Hello, everyone. It's Monday, March 30th of 26. And today is the Mondayest Monday I've had in quite a few Mondays. Let's start from the morning. I wake up, alarm goes off. I'm all like, okay, we can get to work a little early. I'm a little groggy, but I think I can make it. And I check my work email real quick, because I like to do that before I go to work. And in there is an email from my front office supervisor. Insert name of housekeeper here. Came in today looking for Joe. They hurt themselves. I need to know if there's any paperwork they need to fill out. What the fuck do you mean? No information of if they hurt them, did they hurt themselves on-site or off-site? Is this directly related to their job? You know, were they on the clock when it happened? Things I need to know. I immediately said, I will get to that when I get in there. I actually rolled over and went back to sleep. And you know what? She even said, yeah, that makes sense. Like, damn right it makes sense. Like, you're barely gonna give me anything to fucking work with. Come on, man. There's nothing to work with here. So, there's that. First thing I came into work. Employee did in fact hurt themselves at work yesterday morning, like right at the start of their shift. They reportedly tripped and fell near a wall. And said trip and fall caused them to go into a wall where they braced their fall with their forearm and it hit the corner of the wall. Like we'll use this. They did this, is my guess. And that fucked up their wrist and a forearm muscle. Not muscle, forearm bone. And a kitty wants some chicken. That's what Kitty wants. Missy. I did not get the cooking done that I wanted to get done last night. I decided, fuck it. Like, it was late enough where I went, I'm gonna not cook tonight. So, that was thing one to start the day. Thing two was a report from a guest via one of our medallions, via one of our surveys, our internal surveys, that their entire family developed a rash from our swimming pool because the chemicals were too high. And I don't know how that's safe for anybody. And I'm calling bullshit immediately because we test that shit every fucking day. I gave him what he wanted. I gave him a free night. And if he wants to fill out a report, he's welcome to do so. In terms of like a medical report. But I'm not going to be dealing with that bullshit. And I have to respond to that because it was on one of our surveys. And, well, when it gets on a survey, that's when the brand notices and they go, what the fuck's happening, Scott? Or Joe, or whatever. I actually called Joe and like, Joe, what do I tell this guy? Because I know he's bullshitting. Because it was not on any of, it was not on anybody's recap. No email or response or anything from anybody in the hotel saying, hey, hey Scott or Joe, or probably hey Joe, This is a thing that happened, so we have to deal with this. You need to go there. I need to not lose that on the floor. I know, the smart play here would be to not be on camera here and be trying to carry everything up the stairs in one go, but I am doing this because I'm lazy. So, gave that guy his night off, or his night, free night, whatever. On top of all that, I just have to do my job. My daily job. And try to get ahead of the game. Try to get ahead of the game for tomorrow. Tomorrow, last day of the month and payroll. Yep, it's both. And Joe's not there to approve all my hours. I'm going to tell everyone else, hey, you should be approving hours. Yeah. Like I said, the Monday-est Monday that I've had in quite some time. Not ever. Not going to say ever. Because I've had some pretty Monday Mondays. At least, it was really nice outside. In fact, it's still nice outside. I mean that literally because it's 69 degrees outside. It's literally nice. At nearly 11 o'clock at night. Now, what does that mean? Weather's going to be coming here to fuck us up. That's down there. I don't want down there. I want up here. That's the wrong radar. That's the right radar. That's actually the wrong kind of radar. I want this kind of radar. Thank you. There's nothing here. There's nothing here in Madison. It's all south of us. I'm wondering if storms are even going to fire up here. There's a front coming through. That's going to fuck things. Actually, no. There's stuff up north of us. The issue is hail. That's the main threat for tonight. But our northwestern top tier of 4 counties have a winter weather advisory until 1 o'clock for mixed precipitation. I don't fucking stand it. But whatever. It is what it is. What's this? Oh. Would you want to put up a red flag warning for that? What's this? But yeah, weather's coming. It's going to be here. What's KMUX? Okay, that's... But, yeah. Oh man, am I done with today? But I got everything done and caught up and ready to go. And I actually had the powers watching my old Magfest vlogs. There we go. Those are the words I want to say. Watching my old Magfest vlogs from the past couple of years, and I didn't get to this year's. Lots changed in a couple of years. A lot has changed in a couple of years. Like 2024, last time I went to Throne Controllers. It's nothing against the people at Throne Controllers. But Claire, Tim, Emil, Tom, you guys are all great. Love all those guys. But it's everybody else. having to sit in a crammed panels room. No matter how big their room is, it's crammed. And I do that enough with orchestra, which I love me some orchestra. Now, one good thing that did happen today, well, good, but it's kind of sad. But I did get to say goodbye to KV and Trill, who were here, hanging out, having a good time, checking out Madison a little bit. For them to come back any time. Let me know when you want to be here, and I'll see what I can make work. Oh. Go away. But yeah, I got all the stuff done for end of month, with the exception of stuff that has to be done tomorrow. I did end up, one of the things I actually normally would wait till tomorrow to do, I did some looking into, is anybody on that direct bill checking out tomorrow? No? Okay, great, I can do it. So yeah. Excuse me. The start to the week has been rough. Tomorrow, if you look at the forecast, it's supposed to be nice tomorrow. Here's the big kicker. It is 10:53 right now. Tomorrow's high is going to occur in just a little more than an hour. It's going to be one of those overnight low type things, because temperature's going to be basically dropping all day tomorrow. Not terribly bad. Like we've seen some shit happen in the, I don't want to say the last few years, but in recent memory, I've seen it to where it will drop, like hell. Going back again to first VGM Con, it was 90, and then 2 days later it was a winter fucking storm. Nothing that drastic, but we are dropping into the 40s tomorrow. So, fuck. I'm curious to see... Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how temperatures are supposed to rebound, and they are. Like, I know the forecast has said it's supposed to rebound, like, pretty much immediately. We'll see. I'm not holding my breath. It is Wisconsin in April. Like I said, I'm not holding my breath. Instead, I'm blowing up mines on fucking Minesweeper, because that is what I do nowadays. Because I am ancient. Yeah. Tomorrow's payroll and last day of the month. I hope everything goes smoothly. I hope everything goes smoothly. It should. It should. And the rest of the week is the beginning of April. Wednesday's when the new Mario movie comes out. Am I going to go see it? I don't know yet. Anyway, I'll do it for today. This week should be a lot more calm than last week, even with the chaos that happened today. Even with that, I think it's going to be a better week. So, we'll see you later this week. Hi. Happy April Fool's Day. This week, It's Wednesday, by the way. This week can fuck all the way off. We've had a guy sending very threatening and harassing emails to my front office manager, all stemming from an incident that, quote, one of our desk workers picked his nose, then handed change to this guest. Apparently it was reported the next morning. It wasn't, by the way. Front office manager dealt with it. And there was really no evidence on any of the cameras that said, hey, this thing happened. So, guy can't corroborate his story. He gets upset because we don't give him anything, because nothing fucking happened. So now he's reaching out to front office manager, just the front office manager, about the situation. He wants surveillance footage. He wants timestamp schedules of when this guy was there. It's like, dude, no. How about no? I'm not giving you any of that. And yeah, I'm just not in any fucking mood to deal with people like that this week. I'm not. So I spoke with him. I told him, great, what's the date? You know the date. Okay. I don't have that in front of me. What's the date? You know the date. Sir, I need to be able to know exactly what date to look up. Please give me the information. You know what date it is. I can't give you any more. And like, dude, if all you're going to tell me is, if your only reason, if your only thing of saying this happened is basically, trust me, bro, it happened, I'm not giving you a goddamn thing. Didn't even pay for the room, by the way. I guess he's trying to get some other payment of some shit. Yeah. It's great. Payroll got done today. I could have done most of end of month, but I decided against it. I said, fuck it. I've had it. I'm done. I just kind of fucked around. Yeah. Just kind of fucked around. I actually texted Joe to see if he would let me off the next couple of days, and then I rescinded the text and basically said, you know what, no, I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it. It just is a week, and the week needs to fucking go away. Anyway, I made brats last night. Brats are good. You know what I got tonight? Ribs. And that's toast right there. What is it about barbecue places and their Texas toast that are just so good? Anyway. If April 1 is like the rest of the month, I already hate it. But we got VGM Con this month, so it can't be like the rest of the month, right? Right. Hi. It's been the week from hell. I'm happy it's over. I had a guy who was obsessed with sending emails to us because he had a complaint trying to make an anthill or a mountain out of an anthill. I actually got the hospital involved with him. He was there being a caregiver for his cousin. His cousin was like, I don't really have anybody here except him, so I'm stuck with him. And he was like looking for like surveillance recordings and did we file a report, and you know, I'm like, go fuck yourself. Yesterday, in the course of an hour and a half, he sent me 13 emails. And I'm like, no, we're not doing this. And when one of the big wigs at the hospital says, no, we're not doing this, then we're not fucking doing this. So, not only did he get banned from the hotel, the hospital knows about him, the transplant department knows about him, everyone knows about him. His cousin found out. His cousin got called. He's like, yeah, that stay sucked. I didn't want to be with him any more than you guys wanted him there. You guys wanted to be with him there. We actually ended up blocking his email address to our server. It's like, damn, how stupid you gotta be. So, that just capped off a shit-tastic week. Today actually wasn't too bad, honestly. Today was fine, but I was like, you know, I'm gonna just kind of do what I need to do at work, and I'm gonna enjoy some self-care today. As you can see, I have less hair. Yay. The other thing was, I said, I'm going to treat myself for dinner tonight. And what does that mean? Texas Roadhouse. Why? Because they were cheaper than Longhorn. That's really it. I got two of those. I mean, I could have gone somewhere else in Madison and spent a lot more than I did. Holy fuck. I mean, I got a bunch of fries left in the fridge. And it was a big steak. I didn't finish it all at dinner. The rest of it I finished in like a couple hours ago. Oh god, it was good. Oh, it was so good. I need to cook it myself next time. Anyway. Yeah. I'm tired. We're doing bald tomorrow. In like 8 or so hours or something like that. And then you want to know what? I don't have any plans for tomorrow or for Sunday. I might go and get food for this one here who's just off camera. You can't see her, but she's down there. You know she is. I may go get another bag of food for her because we're starting to run low on the other one. Yeah. We're 2 weeks out from VGM Con. I have a feeling some more days off are coming my way that I'm going to take and fucking run with. I think next week's going to be a short fucking week. I'm going to take Friday off and go, look, I'm taking a short week. This week sucked. It made me doubt an awful lot about me and my abilities. And at the same time, it confirmed that I have them. It was the weirdest goddamn week. Anyway, I'm going to bed now. Because it is almost 4 a.m. And I, for those of you who may not realize, based on the sound of my voice, I don't feel so good. I've had the creeping crud the last few days. Yeah, talking about how I mentioned, I might have said this earlier in the vlog, but I'm going to say it again because I don't fucking remember what I said before in the vlog. Where I said, hey, yeah, I think I'm just going to be sick on Thursday. It's just been that kind of a week. And then what happens on Thursday? I'm actually sick. And I went in anyway. I know. I tell people to stay home when you're sick, but I can't fucking do that. It was cool. It was cool and also kind of entrapping today. I was talking with one of our maintenance guys who's been there for a while. And he was praising me for the work that I do. And like, yeah, you know the technical stuff, and you know an awful lot about this place, and you can't go anywhere. Like, I know I can't go anywhere. You need to work all the time. Like, no, you'll go fuck yourself. I told him to his face, go fuck yourself with that. I'm getting my days off, god damn it. Talking about another manager who he needs to get some days off. I'm like, I know he does. I'd love for him. No, that wasn't him. That was someone else I was talking to. It's like, yeah, I know that particular manager needs to take some days off because I keep telling him he's losing his fucking PTO. He can't. Yeah. Now we're changing how that it's all being done. We can't lose PTO. We just can't get any more if we get to a maximum amount. Anyway. Yeah. It's bedtime. We'll talk this weekend. Hi. It's Sunday. It's Easter. And if you celebrate, happy Easter. If you don't celebrate, happy day before all the chocolate gets to be 50% off or cheaper. If I sound good, then you're wrong. I sound like shit. I feel like shit. I feel hungover. Ugh. Part of that might be the NyQuil talking. NyQuil kind of fucks me up. Not in a fun way either. And I'm cold. Heater's on. It's not cold outside, I'm just cold. And the heat hasn't been on for a while. We did Friday we started doing an UNMM run. Or Thursday we started doing UNMM, I don't remember. There was a day this week we started doing an UNMM run. Yosh and I and Randy. And then we get into the run. And honestly, the seat is hot fucking garbage. Like, we struggled from the start. It was bad. And we finally got out the plunger, the spoiler. You get out the plunger to unclog the things, right? So I read the spoiler and just found some absolute shit and said, hey guys, I'm done playing it. I know the answer now and I hate it. It's like you'd had to get one thing. We'd have to be Ganon and get moon access. And then you'd have to go check into the stock pod inn, get the room key. The room key was the last red coin we needed to access Majora. Now, we had 8 red coins in there. Yosh likes to use... As I was saying before the camera cut out, I don't know when that camera cut out, Yosh likes to use Brodude rules. Brodude is a Mario 64 ROM hacker. 6 red coins gets a star. And there's usually only about 80 stars in his game that you need to beat the game. So we require 80 yellow coins to access the moon, and 6 red coins to access Majora, to beat him. Yeah, I don't want ESPN. But anyway, yeah, today was... I didn't have anything planned today, and I'm happy for that. Because I'm not in a place where I'm going to be wanting to do fucking anything. You talk about he is risen. I didn't realize it was talking about me. And the actual need to be resurrected. Today is the basketball championship for Division 2 and 3. D2 is done. D3 is at 3:30. Anyway, not much going on this week. I'm hoping Joe lets me off the hook for Friday. I'll take a day. I don't care. So yeah, it's gonna do it for this week. I want to feel better like now. I'm just kind of over it. I'm over this feel. So, yeah. I'm going to say thank you all so much for watching. And we'll see y'all next week. Hopefully it's a better week. Take care, everyone.